And if this video gets 10,000 likes, I'm going to jump my bike off of that bridge. The prickly pears are starting to ripen. Like there's some of them over there. And when they get like that purple colors, when they're good. And the property next to our church used to have a bunch, but we sold that property and they're in the process of developing it. So one of the first things they did was remove all the cactus, which I was kind of disappointed with, because the remaining cactus don't get, there's not as, I don't think they produce as much because they're not in as much sun, and that's the key to getting good prickly pears, is they have to be in the sun. One of the people down our street has cactus with a bunch of really nice prickly pears, and I've been meaning to ask him if I could pick a pack of prickly pears. For the most part, the only thing I'd ever come across with prickly pears is prickly pear preserves, and they're pretty good, but I mean they're not, I don't know, it's jelly basically. But a couple of years back I was into, and I think I did a video on this, picking the prickly pears and going from that and making ice cream out of that. My wife doesn't like the ice cream, but everybody in my house loves the ice cream. It's got a different kind of flavor. I don't really know how to explain it, because it's not like any other ice cream I've ever had. You know, the ice cream has, you know, the sugar and the cream and the milk and whatever, all the stuff you put in there to make it kind of sweet. But the prickly pears are not sweet themselves. They're a little tart, but they're not tart in the way of I don't know how to describe it, and it's been a while, so I have a tough time remembering. All I can say is it hits your tongue a little differently than you're used to when it comes to ice cream. So I wanted to go to my neighbor's and pick his. He's got a bunch. I can make a bunch of ice cream with that. But I keep forgetting. Like, I'm not in a position to stop and ask him. So if I can remember on the way home, I'll do that. Hey, I was wondering, would you mind if I picked your prickly pears? If I picked your prickly pears? The prickly pears? Do you mind if I pick those?
Like, pick out of me? Or...
Yeah, I like to make ice cream out of them.
Oh, okay.
Alright, I just wanted to get permission.
Like, how many would you be taking?
Like maybe 10, 15 tops.
That's fine.
Cool, thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, there's quite a few here now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's quite a few. A little hard to get to. Those are easy to get to. Oh, some of them are already being eaten. There's quite a few over there. Now those are almost ready. Those are pretty close. They still got a little ways to go. But those are a lot better than what I saw the last time I was looking for prickly pears. Oh, there's a good one right there. A big fat one. So I guess I could come over here and get them if that dude tells me no. But if I get when I get them though, I've got to get the stuff for ice cream. That's the only thing I know how to make with them. I don't do preserves. Can't quite see over there. See a few, but not a whole lot. Let's see about these. There's more. I could definitely get these for sure. The key is you got to burn off the cichlids. They're called cichlids, the little pokey stuff. Well, there's some cactus there. They probably don't have. I can't tell from here if they have any prickly pears on them though. I gotta reset my clock. This one. Yeah, what time? 7 o'clock. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Gosh. There we go. I think what I'll do is I'll check with the church. Last year we did an ice cream, and not a ice cream, an ice cream social, and everybody brought ice cream. And I'm gonna ask if we do that again. And what I'll do is I'll use the prickly pears from church to make it. That's what I'll do. I'll make a couple batches of that. Seemed like last year we did it around the beginning of September, or maybe. All I remember, it was like the first home game for Texas State. Bye, 4. That was a foregone conclusion. Well, I got those prickly pears from my neighbor, and this morning I made the prickly pear ice cream. Now, my kitchen isn't really camera worthy. It's messy and it's small, and well, I just wanted to run you through the process. I did take some pictures. So the first thing you want to do with your prickly pears is you want to burn off the glow kits. You just run them over a flame. If you have a gas stove, that helps, or you can use a lighter to burn them off. And I'd also recommend using some latex gloves, just in case you don't get all of the glow kits. You won't get them in your fingers. They don't feel good. Now once you do that, you just take a knife, you split it open, you take a spoon and you scoop out the insides of the fruit and put it in a blender and puree it. And then you pour it into your saucepan, and there's a lot of seeds in it, so you can strain out the seeds or you can leave them in. It doesn't matter. They're edible and they're a little crunchy. I kind of like it for the texture. I don't put them all back in. Then you just, you heat up the prickly pears with some light cream and sugar and egg yolks, and you just stir it up, simmer it medium heat for about 5 minutes, and you whip up the egg whites and you fold that in along with the heavy cream. That's really it. You pour it into your ice cream maker and freeze it up, and then you're good to go. So if you can get your hands on some prickly pears, I really recommend it. It's good ice cream. Well, I guess that's gonna wrap up this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for being there for me, peoples.